No division in this state of knowledge and harmony with other believers. We are to be thankful, knowing the good end which is promised for us, and knowing that we are not below any other believers, but that we possess the same promised blessings as they do. We are to rejoice and to give thanks to God. Paul will next expand on this as he shares the means of accomplishing these things. Okay, how wonderful it is to think on what God has promised us. You're in this world right now. Things don't go well. Things are bad. Things, you lose your job. You get a new job. It gets good. You're happy. And I said this a week or two ago. I think it every single day. I cannot stand the world that we have made. And yet God has given us such a beautiful world. And if you can just look away from this and look at this, lately I've been having this beautiful red, what do you call it?
Spider.
No, not spider. The red hawk. He's been coming and he's been perching right outside my window on one of the frangipani branches. And he comes and I just think, God, why did you do this for me? This beautiful hawk, this magnificent bird, and he's just sitting there. And then I'm walking in the mall. The what?
He's looking at your
dogs. No, he can't see the dogs. They're inside sleeping. He just sits out there and he just is there. And I'm so thankful for that. And I'll be at the mall yesterday morning and I look up and there's an eagle flying right overhead.
Wow.
It's so wonderful. God has given us so much beauty, and if we can just put all that baggage behind and say, what we have, this beautiful world that he's given us and all this great stuff, it doesn't compare to what he has set aside for us. It's not even close. If you can keep that attitude and just that mind, how wonderful things will be in your life. Life application, we are done. Christ has overcome the world. He has also promised that we who are in him will also overcome the world. Truly then, why should we be overly despondent about what happens in this life? It is natural to mourn when sadness comes, but there are times of sadness or other negative emotions, we should not let them get the best of us. Instead, we should be uplifted in Christ at all times because of the surety that we possess. If you can't do that, you have to redirect back to Jesus. You have to redirect because there is no happiness in this world. I'm going to tell you what, you have a beautiful wife and she dies. You have children and they curse you and they leave and you never see them again. You've got this and you've got, there's always something that's negative coming up. Jesus will never let you down. He will never be negative. There will never be a time where your life is not sufficient for him, for you to call out to him and he give you comfort. Okay? It's not going to happen. He is perfect in all his ways and his dealing with you is going to be perfect. Okay? That's how it is. He loves us enough to have done what he did in the past. I assure you he'll take care of you today. All right?